Hello and welcome to our channel dedicated to lifelong wellness. Before we begin our journey today, I have a simple question for you all. What was the first warm drink you enjoyed this morning? Was it a classic cup of tea, a comforting mug of coffee, or perhaps just some warm water with lemon? Please take a moment to share your morning ritual in the comments below, as I always find it wonderful to learn how everyone starts their day. Now let's talk about a topic that has been gaining a lot of attention in the world of health. Everyone talks about matcha, that vibrant green powder that has become a symbol of modern wellness. But what if I told you that focusing only on matcha is like visiting a grand library and only reading the book on the front display? We are about to dive deep into the true, rich heart of Japanese tea culture to uncover the incredible and often overlooked teas that have fueled the vitality of generations in Japan. So I invite you to forget what you thought you knew about Japanese tea, because this journey will unveil ancient secrets to health and longevity that could truly revolutionize your well-being. The recent fascination with matcha is certainly understandable, as its brilliant color and powerful health claims have made it a star in cafes and health food stores around the world. It is presented as the ultimate green tea, a concentrated powder of nutrients that promises energy, focus, and a flood of antioxidants. And while those claims are largely true, its celebrity status has overshadowed a whole world of equally profound, yet more humble, traditional Japanese teas. This intense focus on one single type of tea means we are missing out on the everyday wisdom that has sustained the Japanese people for centuries. To truly appreciate these hidden gems, we must first understand the historical context of tea in Japan, a story that goes far beyond the ceremonial preparation of matcha. Tea first arrived in Japan from China in the 9th century, brought over by Buddhist monks who used it to stay awake and focused during long periods of meditation. Initially, it was a rare and precious commodity reserved for the religious elite and the imperial court. Over time, its cultivation spread, and tea drinking became a more widespread practice, especially among the samurai warrior class. It was during this period that the Japanese tea ceremony, or chanoyu, began to take shape, a highly ritualized and spiritual practice centered around the preparation of powdered green tea, which is matcha. This ceremony elevated tea from a simple beverage to an art form, emphasizing principles of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. However, it is crucial to remember that this formal ceremony represented only one facet of Japan's relationship with tea. While the aristocracy and samurai were perfecting the art of matcha, the common people, the farmers and artisans, were also drinking tea every single day. Their teas were not the finely milled shade-grown leaves used for matcha, but were instead crafted from the parts of the tea plant that were more abundant and accessible. They drank teas made from later harvest leaves, from the stems and twigs of the plant, and even infusions made from roasted grains that were plentiful in their diet. These were the teas of daily life, the comforting brews that were enjoyed from morning until night, providing gentle nourishment, hydration, and moments of quiet respite. These are the forgotten elixirs we are about to uncover today. We will explore wholesome teas like Bancha, the humble everyday brew, and Houjicha with its comforting roasted aroma. We will delve into the creative blends like Genmaicha, the famous popcorn tea, and Kukicha, the surprisingly sweet tea made from twigs. And we will discover the medicinal wonders of Mugicha and Sobacha, caffeine-free infusions that have been used for generations to cool the body and support good health. So let's begin our exploration by unveiling the first of these hidden gems, starting with Bancha, the tea that represents the wisdom of the everyday. Bancha is often referred to as the common person's tea in Japan, and it holds a rustic charm that is both comforting and deeply nourishing. It's unlike its more famous counterparts like sencha or gyokuro, which are made from the first tender spring buds. Bancha is harvested later in the season from the summer or autumn pickings. This means the leaves are larger, coarser, and have had more time to mature under the sun, which fundamentally changes their chemical composition and flavor profile. Because it is harvested later, Bancha contains significantly less caffeine than earlier harvest teas, making it a wonderful choice for those who are sensitive to stimulants or who wish to enjoy tea throughout the day and into the evening. Its flavor is distinct from the delicate grassy notes of a first flush sencha. Instead, Bancha offers a more robust, earthy taste with a pleasant woody undertone and a stronger mineral quality. Some describe it as having the taste of hay or straw, which speaks to its wholesome and unpretentious nature. But do not let its humble origins fool you into thinking it is less beneficial, as Bancha is a surprising powerhouse of antioxidants. While it has fewer of the delicate catechins found in shade-grown teas, it is rich in other types of antioxidants that develop as the leaf matures. These compounds act like bodyguards for your cells, helping to protect them from the daily wear and tear caused by environmental stresses, a process which is fundamental to healthy aging. Furthermore, because the leaves are more mature, Bancha has a higher concentration of natural fluoride compared to other green teas. This can be beneficial for maintaining strong teeth and preventing cavities, offering a gentle, natural support for your dental health. It also contains a good amount of minerals that are drawn up from the soil into the mature leaves, contributing to its overall wholesome character. One of the most appealing aspects of Bancha is its accessibility, as it is one of the most affordable green teas in Japan, meant to be enjoyed generously by the entire family, from children to the elderly. Preparing Bancha is simple, requiring hot but not boiling water, and a brief steeping time of about 1 to 2 minutes to draw out its pleasant flavor without becoming too astringent. It is the perfect companion for a meal, as its clean, slightly astringent taste helps to cleanse the palate and aid in digestion. In essence, Bancha embodies a philosophy of simple, sustainable wellness, proving that you do not need the most expensive or rare ingredients to nourish your body effectively. It is a testament to the wisdom of using what is abundant and in season, a lesson in finding profound value in the simple things that support our daily lives. Now, let's move from the rustic fields to the warm hearth with our next tea, Houjicha, which represents a true roasted revolution in the world of Japanese tea. Houjicha is a fascinating and wonderfully aromatic tea that is created through a unique process of roasting green tea leaves over charcoal. Typically, the leaves used to make Houjicha are from the Bancha harvest, or sometimes from the stems and stalks of the tea plant known as Kukicha, which we will discuss later. This roasting process, which takes place at a high temperature of around 392 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius, completely transforms the tea. The leaves turn from green to a beautiful reddish-brown color, and their chemical profile is dramatically altered, resulting in a tea that is unlike any other. The most immediate and delightful result of this roasting is the flavor profile. All of the grassy vegetal notes and any hint of bitterness that might be present in the original green tea are replaced by a deep, nutty and toasty flavor. Many people describe the taste of Houjicha as having notes of caramel, roasted nuts, or even a hint of coffee, but without any of the acidity. This warm and comforting flavor makes it incredibly easy to drink and a favorite among those who may not enjoy the typical taste of green tea. Perhaps the most significant benefit of the roasting process, especially for our audience, is the drastic reduction in caffeine content. The high heat breaks down the caffeine molecules in the tea leaves, leaving only a very minimal amount behind. This means that Houjicha is an excellent beverage for any time of day, but it is particularly perfect for the afternoon or evening. You can enjoy a warm, soothing cup after dinner to help with digestion or right before bed to help you relax, without any concern that it will interfere with your sleep. The roasting process also creates unique aromatic compounds called pyrazines, which are responsible for that wonderful toasty smell. These pyrazines are the same compounds that give roasted coffee, toasted bread, and seared meats their irresistible aroma, and they have been shown to have a relaxing effect on the mind. Simply inhaling the steam from a freshly brewed cup of Houjicha can be a form of aromatherapy, helping to calm your nerves and ease the stresses of the day. From a health perspective, while the roasting process does reduce some of the catechins found in unroasted green tea, Houjicha still retains a good amount of other antioxidants that are stable at high temperatures. It is also known to be very gentle on the stomach, making it a great choice for individuals with sensitive digestive systems. In Japan, Houjicha is commonly given to children, the elderly, and those who are recovering from illness because of its soothing nature and low caffeine content. It is a tea that offers pure comfort in a cup, a warm embrace that nourishes the body and calms the soul. Houjicha shows us the ingenuity of Japanese tea masters who discovered that by applying fire, they could create something entirely new and wonderfully beneficial. It reminds us that transformation can lead to beautiful things, turning a simple leaf into a comforting elixir that has been cherished for generations. Having explored the teas of the common harvest, we now turn our attention to the artisanal secrets behind two wonderfully inventive blends, Genmaicha and Kukicha. Let's begin with Genmaicha, which is affectionately known as popcorn tea, a name that perfectly captures its playful and comforting character. Genmaicha is a delightful blend of green tea, typically Bancha or sometimes Sencha, combined with roasted and sometimes popped brown rice. The origin of this tea is steeped in legend, with one popular story telling of a 15th century samurai who was enraged when his servant accidentally dropped some roasted rice into his precious cup of tea. After punishing the servant, the samurai tasted the tea and discovered, to his surprise, that the rice had created a wonderfully savory and nutty flavor, and thus Genmaicha was born. A more practical explanation is that Genmaicha originated as a way for common people to stretch their tea supplies, as rice was much cheaper and more plentiful than tea leaves. Regardless of its true origin, this blend of grain and tea has become a beloved classic, cherished for its unique taste and balanced properties. The flavor of Genmaicha is a harmonious marriage between the fresh, slightly grassy notes of the green tea and the warm, nutty and savory flavor of the roasted brown rice. The rice imparts a subtle sweetness and a full-bodied character to the brew, making it incredibly satisfying and easy to drink. The popcorn element comes from a few grains of rice that pop during the roasting process, resembling tiny pieces of popcorn, which adds to the tea's visual appeal and charm. One of the greatest benefits of Genmaicha is the way it provides a very balanced and gentle form of energy. The green tea contains a moderate amount of caffeine for a gentle lift, while the carbohydrates from the brown rice offer a slow-releasing source of sustenance. This combination can help to stave off hunger and provide a steady sense of alertness without the jittery feeling that can sometimes come from stronger caffeinated beverages. For this reason, it was historically a favorite among Buddhist monks who were fasting, as it provided them with both focus and a sense of fullness. The roasted rice also makes Genmaicha wonderfully soothing for the digestive system. The starches in the rice can help to coat and calm the stomach, making it an excellent choice to drink with meals or for individuals who find pure green tea to be a bit too harsh on an empty stomach. Furthermore, brown rice is a source of important minerals, including manganese, which plays a vital role in bone health and metabolism. A single cup of Genmaicha can provide a small but meaningful contribution to your daily mineral intake, offering an amount of manganese similar to what you might find in about a tablespoon of sunflower seeds. Genmaicha is a beautiful example of Japanese resourcefulness and the art of balance, showing how two simple ingredients can be combined to create something that is greater than the sum of its parts. It is a tea that nourishes both body and spirit, offering a comforting flavor and sustained gentle energy to carry you through your day. Next, we explore the subtle art behind Kukicha, a tea that truly embodies the Japanese philosophy of motai nai, which is the concept of finding value in everything and letting nothing go to waste. Kukicha is often called twig tea or stem tea because it is crafted from the parts of the tea plant that are typically discarded during the production of most other teas: the stems, stalks, and twigs. After the tea leaves are harvested and processed to make teas like sencha or gyokuro, these little stems are carefully sorted out and collected. Instead of being thrown away, these humble twigs are steamed, dried, and sometimes lightly toasted to create a unique and surprisingly delicate tea. This practice showcases a deep respect for the tea plant, utilizing every part of its gift to create a nourishing beverage. What makes Kukicha so special is that the chemical composition of the stems is very different from that of the leaves. The stems contain significantly less caffeine, often having only about 1/10 the amount of a regular leaf tea, which makes Kukicha another excellent choice for any time of day, including the evening. The flavor profile of Kukicha is also wonderfully distinct. It lacks the astringency or bitterness that can be found in some green teas. Instead, it has a naturally sweet, slightly creamy and nutty flavor with a wonderful umami richness that is both savory and satisfying. This unique taste comes from the fact that the stems are where the tea plant stores many of its amino acids, particularly L-theanine. L-theanine is a remarkable compound, known for its ability to promote a state of calm, focused relaxation without causing drowsiness. It works by increasing alpha wave activity in the brain, which is the brainwave state associated with being alert yet relaxed, similar to what is experienced during meditation. Because Kukicha is so rich in L-theanine and low in caffeine, it is perhaps one of the most soothing and centering of all the green teas. Beyond its calming effects, Kukicha is also celebrated for its high mineral content. The stems and twigs of the tea plant are rich in essential minerals that are drawn up from the soil, including calcium, copper, zinc, and manganese. Drinking Kukicha can be a wonderful way to supplement your diet with these vital nutrients. For instance, a serving of Kukicha can provide a small but helpful amount of calcium, comparable to the amount you might get from eating a few almonds, contributing to the maintenance of strong bones. It is also naturally more alkaline than other teas, which some people find helps to balance the body's pH and soothe the digestive system. Kukicha is a perfect example of how something that is often overlooked can hold immense value and profound benefits. It is a testament to the artisanal dedication of tea makers who see potential in every part of the plant, crafting a brew that is not only delicious and calming, but also rich in the earth's nourishing minerals. It teaches us a beautiful lesson in mindfulness and appreciation, reminding us to look for the hidden treasures in our daily lives. Now we venture into the realm of what can be considered medicinal marvels in the Japanese beverage world, exploring two caffeine-free infusions, Mugicha and Sobacha. These are not technically teas, as they do not come from the Camellia sinensis plant, but they are integral to Japanese wellness culture and have been cherished for their health-giving properties for centuries. Let's first uncover the cooling and detoxifying benefits of Mugicha, the beloved roasted barley tea that is an absolute staple in Japan, especially during the hot and humid summer months. Mugicha is made by simmering roasted, unhulled barley grains in water, which releases a deep dark color and a wonderfully toasty, nutty aroma. It can be enjoyed hot, but it is most famously served chilled or over ice, making it the quintessential refreshing drink to combat summer heat. Walk into any Japanese home or restaurant in July, and you are almost certain to be offered a tall glass of cold Mugicha. Its flavor is robust and earthy, with a slightly bitter note that is surprisingly pleasant and thirst-quenching, similar to the satisfying bitterness of a dark beer, but without any alcohol. One of the primary benefits of Mugicha is that it is completely caffeine-free, making it a suitable drink for everyone, from young children to the elderly at any time of day or night. Its role as a summer staple goes beyond simple refreshment. Mugicha is highly valued for its ability to help rehydrate the body and replenish minerals lost through perspiration. Barley is a good source of electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, which are crucial for maintaining proper fluid balance and muscle function, especially when you are sweating more in warm weather. Traditional Eastern medicine also views roasted barley as having a cooling effect on the body, helping to bring down internal heat and prevent heat-related ailments. Mugicha is also celebrated for its gentle detoxifying benefits. The compounds in barley are thought to help promote healthy digestion and regular bowel movements, aiding the body's natural cleansing processes. Furthermore, barley contains compounds called alkylpyrazines, created during the roasting process, which have been studied for their potential to improve blood circulation, helping your blood flow more smoothly and efficiently throughout your body. Another fascinating benefit lies in its potential for oral health. Research has suggested that Mugicha can help inhibit the growth of certain types of oral bacteria, particularly Streptococcus mutans, which is a primary culprit in the formation of plaque and cavities. Sipping on Mugicha throughout the day could therefore offer a natural layer of protection for your teeth. It is also a source of antioxidants, including a specific type called quercetin, which is known for its anti-inflammatory properties. By helping to calm inflammation, Mugicha can contribute to overall health and well-being, as chronic inflammation is linked to many age-related health issues. Making Mugicha at home is incredibly simple, as it is often sold in large tea bags that you can either simmer on the stove for a few minutes or simply let steep in a large pitcher of cold water in the refrigerator overnight. Mugicha is more than just a drink. It is a cultural symbol of summer, a simple and effective tool for hydration, and a gentle medicinal beverage that supports the body's health from the inside out. It represents the practical wisdom of using humble grains to create a deeply nourishing and restorative elixir for daily life. From the cooling properties of barley, we now turn to the potent elixir of buckwheat, exploring the nutrient-dense world of Sobacha. Sobacha, or roasted buckwheat tea, is another caffeine-free infusion that holds a special place in Japanese and other Asian wellness traditions. It is made from the roasted kernels of the buckwheat plant, which, despite its name, is not a type of wheat at all, but is actually a seed related to rhubarb. This means Sobacha is completely gluten-free, making it an excellent choice for individuals with gluten sensitivities. When the roasted buckwheat kernels are steeped in hot water, they produce a beautiful golden yellow liquid with a rich, nutty, and slightly sweet flavor that is incredibly comforting and satisfying. The aroma is often described as being similar to that of freshly baked bread or roasted nuts, making it a wonderfully warming and grounding beverage, perfect for a cool day or a relaxing evening. The primary reason Sobacha is considered a medicinal marvel is its exceptional nutrient density, particularly its high concentration of a powerful plant compound called rutin. Rutin is a type of bioflavonoid, a potent antioxidant that is especially beneficial for the circulatory system. It is renowned for its ability to strengthen and improve the flexibility of blood vessels, particularly the small capillaries that are responsible for delivering oxygen and nutrients to all of your cells. By helping to keep these tiny blood vessels healthy and resilient, rutin can support healthy blood pressure, improve overall circulation, and may reduce the risk of issues like varicose veins and bruising. For anyone concerned with cardiovascular health, incorporating Sobacha into their routine can be a simple and delicious supportive measure. The amount of rutin in buckwheat is quite significant, and drinking it as a tea is an excellent way for your body to absorb this valuable nutrient. In addition to rutin, Sobacha is packed with a wealth of other vitamins and minerals. It is a particularly good source of magnesium, a mineral that is essential for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Magnesium plays a crucial role in muscle and nerve function, blood sugar control and blood pressure regulation, and it is also vital for a healthy heart rhythm. Many adults do not get enough magnesium in their diet, and a warm cup of Sobacha can be a lovely way to boost your intake. A single cup can provide a nice bit of magnesium, almost as much as you would find in a small square of high-quality dark chocolate. Sobacha is also a source of B vitamins and trace minerals, and it contains D-chiro-inositol, a compound that has been studied for its potential role in supporting healthy blood sugar metabolism. As a completely caffeine-free beverage, Sobacha is another wonderful option for an evening drink, helping to promote relaxation and prepare the body for a restful night's sleep. After you have finished drinking the tea, the softened buckwheat kernels at the bottom of the cup can be eaten, providing an extra dose of fiber and nutrients, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. Sobacha is a true nutritional powerhouse disguised as a simple, comforting tea. It exemplifies the ancient wisdom of using food as medicine, harnessing the incredible power of a humble seed to support one of the most vital systems in our body, our circulation. It is a warm, nourishing elixir that offers profound benefits for long-term health and vitality. Having journeyed through this incredible landscape of traditional Japanese teas, the final and most important step is to learn how we can integrate this ancient wisdom into our modern lives. It is one thing to appreciate the history and benefits of these wonderful beverages, but it is another to make them a joyful and sustainable part of your daily routine. Let's begin with some practical tips for sourcing and brewing these traditional Japanese teas at home. Finding these teas is easier now than ever before. You can often locate them at Japanese or larger Asian grocery stores, health food stores with a good tea selection, or through reputable online tea retailers. When you are purchasing your tea, try to look for products that are organic if possible, and check for information about the tea's origin to ensure you are getting a quality product. For teas like Mugicha and Sobacha, you can often find them in large, convenient tea bags designed for making big pitchers, which is very economical. Now, the art of brewing these teas is simple, but a little attention to detail can make a world of difference in the final taste. A crucial rule for all the green teas we discussed, Bancha, Houjicha, Genmaicha, and Kukicha, is to avoid using boiling water. Water that is too hot can scorch the delicate leaves, releasing excessive tannins and resulting in a bitter, astringent taste. A good guideline is to use water that is around 175 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, or 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. A simple way to achieve this without a special kettle is to bring your water to a full boil and then let it sit and cool for about 2 to 3 minutes before pouring it over your tea leaves. For Bancha, Genmaicha, and Kukicha, a short steeping time of about 1 to 2 minutes is usually sufficient. Houjicha, being roasted, is more forgiving and can be steeped for a bit longer, around 2 to 3 minutes, with slightly hotter water. For Mugicha and Sobacha, you can use boiling water, as they are hardy grains that need the heat to release their full flavor. These can be simmered on the stove for about 5 to 10 minutes for a strong brew, or steeped in a teapot for a similar amount of time. Remember that both Mugicha and Sobacha are also wonderful when made as a cold brew, simply by placing the tea bag or loose kernels in a pitcher of cold water and letting it steep in the refrigerator for several hours or overnight. The next step is to mindfully incorporate these vitality-boosting teas into your daily routine for sustained well-being. Think about how each tea's unique properties can serve you at different times of the day. You might start your morning with a cup of Genmaicha, as the combination of gentle caffeine and carbohydrates from the rice can provide balanced, steady energy to ease you into your day. In the mid-afternoon, when you might want a small lift without too much caffeine, a cup of Bancha could be the perfect choice to help you refocus. As evening approaches, you can transition to the completely caffeine-free options to help you wind down. A warm cup of Houjicha after dinner can aid digestion, and its roasted aroma can have a wonderfully calming effect on your nervous system. Alternatively, a cup of Sobacha before bed can provide a nourishing, mineral-rich nightcap that supports your circulatory health while you sleep. During warm weather, keep a large pitcher of cold Mugicha in your refrigerator for a healthy, hydrating, and refreshing drink you can reach for throughout the day instead of sugary sodas or juices. The key is to think of these teas not just as beverages, but as gentle tools for wellness that you can use to support your body's needs as they change throughout the day and throughout the seasons. Finally, I want to leave you with a final thought on this exploration. The journey into the world of traditional Japanese teas is about so much more than just discovering new flavors. It is a path to connecting with ancient traditions of simple, sustainable health. It is about finding profound wellness in humble ingredients like mature leaves, roasted twigs, and wholesome grains. Each cup offers a moment of mindfulness, a small ritual of self-care that can anchor you in the present moment and provide a respite from the busyness of modern life. By looking beyond the hype of matcha, you open yourself up to a richer, more diverse and more accessible world of teas that have nourished one of the world's longest living populations for centuries. This is not about chasing the latest trend, but about embracing timeless wisdom. And that is a truly beautiful path to a more vibrant and healthy you. If you found this journey into the world of Japanese tea helpful and inspiring, I warmly invite you to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into wellness traditions from around the world. Please remember, the information shared today is for educational purposes and is based on extensive research and experience in the realm of nutrition and wellness. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, and you should always consult with your own trusted healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your health routine.